Her birthday was supposed to be a celebration. Friends, family, laughter, champagne. I had planned it carefully, every detail chosen to make her feel special. But the moment she walked into the room, everything shifted. She smiled, and I thought I saw the woman I married, the woman I had loved for years. Then she said it, loud, in front of everyone. "Oh, I see you brought him. I didn't expect anyone would bother showing up with you." Laughter followed. Not the warm kind, the cruel, mocking kind. My face burned. Confusion, hurt, and disbelief collided in my chest. I wanted to laugh it off, to tell myself I was overreacting. But I couldn't. Something inside me snapped. I should have known there were cracks before that night. Subtle things. Missed calls, late nights at work. Hurriedly deleting messages when I walked into the room. She had grown distant, distracted, and secretive. I questioned myself constantly. Was I imagining it? Was I too sensitive? But deep down, a knot of suspicion had been forming for months. The first undeniable sign came quietly, almost accidentally. One morning, I saw her phone buzz with a message from a contact I didn't recognize. She flinched when I glanced at it. Later that day, I noticed another phone she had hidden. Curiosity turned to anxiety. And then the messages. Flirtatious, intimate, impossible to ignore. The person she was talking to wasn't just anyone. It was someone I had trusted, someone I considered a friend. I stayed calm, mostly because I needed clarity. Anger would have made me act rashly. I observed, piecing together patterns, recalling times I've been too trusting, too distracted by work or routine to notice the subtle betrayals. Every shared memory began to sting. Laughter on vacations, late-night conversations, even the way she had kissed me, all tinged now with the knowledge of her hidden life. I confronted her once, quietly, hoping for honesty. Her eyes went wide, and for a second I thought she might cry, but she didn't. She smiled, deflected, and told me I was imagining things. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every small inconsistency replayed in my head, and I realized the woman I loved had become a stranger. So I stayed quiet. I let the tension simmer. And then came her birthday party. 2 rooms filled with people, laughter, music. I tried to act normal, smiling, to keep up appearances. I wanted to avoid a scene, even though my heart pounded with a mixture of fear and anticipation. And then it happened. The words she spoke, loud and sharp, cut through the air. "I can't believe he's even here. Why would anyone put up with him?" The room went silent for a fraction of a second. Gasps. People looking between us. Humiliation washed over me like a tidal wave. I could feel every eye on me, every whispered judgment. My instinct screamed at me to lash out, to defend myself. But I didn't. I stayed calm. I let the room settle. I let the anger and hurt build into clarity. I pulled out my phone, not to yell, not to retaliate, but to show the truth. The texts, the messages, the hidden evidence of her betrayal. All of it. I projected them onto the screen we had set up for the slideshow. One by one, the proof unfolded before everyone. Friends, family, acquaintances, they saw the secret life she had led, the lies she had told me, and the people she had involved. Her face changed. Shock, then shame, then a quiet recognition of guilt. She opened her mouth, but no words came. She had humiliated me in front of everyone. But now, the truth was no longer mine to carry alone. Everyone could see it. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I let the evidence speak. I let the silence after the revelation fill the room. And in that silence, I found strength. Walking away was calm, deliberate. I left the party, leaving the laughter and music behind, leaving the humiliation behind, leaving the woman who had betrayed me behind. The air outside was cool against my face, a reminder that I was still alive, still capable of dignity, still capable of choosing myself over lies. The days after were hard. Memories replayed in my mind, some sweet, some bitter. But I realized that love does not require humiliation, does not require betrayal, and does not demand that I sacrifice my self-respect. I had loved her, yes, deeply, but love cannot survive deceit. I rebuilt my life slowly, one careful step at a time. I've learned to trust my instincts, to recognize red flags, and most importantly, to honor myself. Betrayal doesn't just hurt, it teaches. And sometimes, the lessons are painful but necessary. When I think back to her birthday, I don't feel anger as sharply as I once did. I feel clarity, strength, and a quiet sense of freedom. I walked away, and in doing so, I reclaimed my life. If this story moved you, subscribe for more real stories of love, betrayal, and the human heart. And please, share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear how you would have reacted if someone you loved humiliated you in front of everyone.